Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Last episode we did the bridge episode, which actually turned out very nicely. The bridges that we made were pretty good, at least if I do say so myself. This episode we're going to focus on getting goods connected into the system. However, disclaimer, when I recorded this episode, I somehow managed to get my mic muted. So I'm going to have to go back and re-audio over it. So this is going to be the special episode as I try to figure out what the heck I was trying to think of doing while I was doing it. So let's get started. Alrighty, here we are back at the Flagstaff rail depot, and we have a lot, and I do mean a lot, of crude oil. And if we're going to get plastic started to be delivered, we got to get a lot more of this crude shipped to the oil refinery. And that's going to require an extra train, so we're probably going to need 2 more signals just to be able to accommodate those trains and not have them backlog on each other. It looks like I haven't even put signals down in general, it looks like, so that's going to be an easy fix. That'll allow us to get at least 1 more of the oil trains. Now, there is another slight problem with the system that we have. Yeah, it looks like we only have 1. So we now have 3 now, so that should be better. But the oil that we do have coming from the south is not always full, which I'm not entirely sure why. But we are also bringing fuel back with us. So as you can see here, the crude from that oil well is moving up to the annex to get to that oil well, but this train here, only 123 of 192. So I need to figure out why that's happening, and I just get more of that sent over to the refinery because we need refined oil to send that to the chemical plant down here in Phoenix. Otherwise, we can't make any plastic. And we also need to be producing fuel at the same time. So it's kind of a, it's not like it's a no-win situation, but it definitely makes this harder. I'd love for the station with the steel mill to connect to the plastic factory, but that's not going to happen. It's just too far away. Yeah, it's just a bit too far away. Let's see, what was I thinking now? I was looking at some trains. Probably got my ADHD distracting me. Ooh, trains! this whole series has definitely been a fun ADHD experience. I think I wanted to, rename that from the Phoenix Annex to the Phoenix some sort of a depot or freight station. Yep, there we go. Yep, I'm going to talk over what's going on and make fun of myself for not knowing what it was that I was thinking of while this episode concludes. So you'll have to, hopefully you find this enjoyable because this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. So it looks like here we have the line that I'm trying to determine to send to the oil refinery. And, or not the oil refinery, the plastics factory. And it looks like it's line 6. Line 6, Line 1, and Line 7 are the ones that are not currently servicing any lines. So I'm probably going to do Line 6. If I do that, by following this route, I might need to do a switcheroo. I don't want catenary, you can turn that off. See, make sure that switch level is good. It is. And then, I guess just putting down a signal would be the next logical thing to do. Looks like that wasn't... Oh yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the excess lines so that I don't have any sort of crossing with the rails, and just make things a little easier to visualize and get rid of the extra line that I don't need. I'm still going to use 2 rails to get down. It's going to make it easier instead of having... I have enough money. I mean, we got 195 million in the bank. Yeah, so money really isn't a problem. I can afford to not be as, I don't have to make the line perfect. I don't want to make it look bad, mind you, but let's move it this way and see if we can get a little more, or a little less of that declining slope. I'm trying not to have it... Okay, why are you giving me... You're still giving me a pillar collision. That's not helpful. Okay, there we go. We just extended out just a little further, and now we have the extra clearance. There we go. Very good. Now I got a big question of like, how do I want to snake it down? Do I want to try to connect it to the other freight line that I have that is on the north side of the south rim? Oh, it's the south rim. It's the north side of the south rim. But I don't think I'm going to be able to go right back up. And it really, at this point, I just need to make a straight shot. It's not going to be the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. At this point, I can lower the tracks down just a little if I need to. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to get across the main line. Okay, sweet. I can do a bridge. A nice little bridge. Ooh, that's way too low. Yep, that one should work. Perfect. And that's actually really right along the catenary lines. Excellent. I can move it up just a few notches. Let's try to make it... Oh, why aren't you being straight? Come on. There we go. There we go. And is that continuation of the bridge? Yes, it is. And that doesn't look too bad. That does not look half bad. Yeah, I like that. So, let's go ahead now and get this bridge to come down. Right over the road like that. Perfect. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. It's a little weird to have that incline, but not a big deal. And now we gotta get the rail over the road. Do I raise up the land here? Maybe just a little, maybe not. I'll try to keep it level. Let's see how bad is that. Ooh, that's kind of noticeably bad. I do like having straight crossings instead of it being really... That weird divot in the ground is just kind of weird. It's always weirded me out. Because, you know, you have the train going along, and suddenly it just completely... the bottom drops out. And it's like, what the heck? So, yeah, we're gonna try to even that out. Still surprisingly not good. Huh. Well, that's funny. Not haha funny, more just like that's odd funny. Oh well, that'll connect. That'll be fine. Let's go ahead and keep rolling towards the factory. Let's have this curve over just a little, because I'm probably going to have the station be parallel to, or perpendicular to the road, is most likely what I'm going to have to do. Let's do a 160. We're going to need... Oh no, I guess we do a 320 with no catenaries. I think we're going to probably end up needing 2 tracks. So let's go ahead and plop in 2. Let's try to level it out so it's as close to it as possible and as symmetrical as possible. Right about there. Yeah, I like that. Let's see. I guess now it's time to get the... oh, not that. Not that. There we go. Rail. That's a decent speed difference and decline. Not going to be the fun part of having to come right back around to connect, so that we don't have to do a just magic about face, which is totally realistic. Let's see. That's a bit of a hill, but honestly, it balances out because of the rise. I guess it's still a little depression in the ground is all that was. Do I really want it to curve this far out? Not really. Let's have it start curving sooner. Yeah, like that. 65 is more than enough speed. And then we'll have this, ooh gosh, that's a little gross. Let's try to increase that elevation. That'll make it look a little better. And then have it move along there. Get a signal to connect to the line. And then I guess another signal going that way, just so I can keep that and there as well. And hang on a second. Wasn't I doing 2 lines? So I don't even need... Oh, yeah, I don't even need that. Oopsie doopsie. Alright, let's bring this all along the outside. Let's connect this bridge. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And let's keep rolling this thing on up. Wait. Crap. I came up on the wrong line. Oh no. Oh geez, that's funny. Alright, let's delete that. We'll go back and try that again. Oh dear. There we go. And let's make that just regular bridge stuff. Like, well, let's do dirt, I suppose. It'll be fine. And then have this connect just like that. Alright, now we've got the main line for this freight delivery of oil to the, or technically it's oil, it's not crude, it's refined oil. Now I guess I gotta figure out if I want to make any other adjustments. I think I'm gonna try to make that track a little more level rather than that massive hump. It's gonna dig into the ground a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me right now. Let's start from here and get that connected as well. Yeah, that looks good. I guess the train's gonna come along here, reach the station, and then come along back the other way. And then go down the other side of the line. It's going to be good, I think. That'll be perfectly sufficient. Maybe I want to level up some of this terrain here. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. And it moves back along. Oh! That's Barbara's depot. I've completely... Alrighty, well let's go ahead and keep adding some signals to the line so we can have multiple trains going. That'll be good. Let's see, we want to get one in there. Yeah, one right there is be fine. I'm going to get these crossing grade done correctly. Let's see, it's going to get the line started. Down there. Oh, what's the problem now? I bet you if anything it's signals. 9 times out of 10 it's a signal. Yep, alright, where is it? Where did I goof it up? Let's see. The station is correct. The station down there is correct. Okay, it's got to be a signal that I've got backwards. Let's see, going out this way. No, yeah, I think this one's backwards. No, not that. Not just that one. It might be the other ones too. Let's see. You're fine. So why did I... Let's try it the other way. It's possible. At least the bad sign is gone, so I'm guessing that was correct. I just had them backwards. Yep. If there's anything that will give you grief in Transport Fever 2, it's when you start trying to mess with signals. Because, man, oh man, it's very easy to muck it up. Very easy. Yep, well, that's that all situated and sorted out. That's good. Do I want to get one more signal in? I guess I could put one more. It's kind of unnecessary. But, I don't know. Maybe if I just push that signal down the road a little bit, that might work better. I probably don't even need this many signals. I'm probably not going to be running more than 3 or 4 trains tops. So you really only need as many signals as you have trains, or thereabouts. And by the signals, I mean like segments. You need to have enough segments for each of your trains to traverse. Ooh, did I want to try to have it hook out so that it's not just a stop? Ooh. Yeah, I might. I absolutely might. Yeah. Let's try to work on this. I'm going to work on this here real quick, and I'll get back to you when I have some progress. Alrighty, well, we have gotten the line set up. I'm going to flip a double switch there just for our new locomotives to run the route. And let's see what kind of locomotives would I like. It's probably going to have to be a big boy, honestly, just with the sheer number of the volume of not just the oil, but also the boxcars for the plastic. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with another big boy just to be safe. Let's see which one. Let's do the 4019, I think. And then just add on some some freight cars. I got a lot of tank cars, although if I wanted to bring this a little more realistic, I have the boxcar in the front like that, because I believe traditionally that's not much sure if it's tradition or not, but basically that's in case of a potential fire from the tank crew cars not blowing up the engine or vice versa. I know there's a reason why the railroads do that, and it's escaping my knowledge for right now, so I'll have to. It is there for a reason, though. So yeah, I think I'm gonna want at least. Let's see, was that 7? I'm gonna want more than that. 9. Let's do at least 10. Maybe maybe a few extra. Oh, and the box cars for the plastic. Yeah, I forgot about that almost. You know, I could have put the box cars in front of the tankers now that I think about it, but not a big deal. So let's go ahead and assign you to the new line that I still haven't named yet, but that's okay. How are we doing with the oil, crude oil? How's that going? I mean, we're getting a good amount of it. What I really need is a second oil line. I really need to get more crude in here. That's going to require... Oh, man. Because, yeah, I have two alternatives. I can either take the crude and send it to the refinery up there by Page, or I can bring it down to the refinery near Flagstaff, or the west side of Flagstaff, because we need more of it to be getting delivered. At least we're still dropping off some fuel, too, and that looks like that whole realm is working out the way I intended, so that's good. Oh, what do I do with this oil well? Do I use it? And do I send it all the way? I mean, the problem is, I don't know if that line would even be... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if the line's profitable or not at this point. We're making so much money. It would take a really expensive project to really sink us, kind of a thing. Let's go ahead and do probably just a 240 with one track here next to the Page oil well. I think I'm going to use that. I'm going to do the Page oil well, and I think I'm going to take it all the way to the Flagstaff refinery. And just to make it simple, that's a garish looking bridge. That's even worse. I'm not a fan of how it cuts through the canyon like that, the canyon walls. Let's see if I can curve it. No, I don't want to go that way, do I? I know I'm being super picky here, and you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, I need to be going the other direction, not this way. Okay, that I could do. I like it when there's no actual of the overhanging girders and bridges there. And then that's fine. You look a little precarious. I might come back to you, revisit you. I don't need that window open no more. I don't know why that was open for so long. Let's see. Let's just kind of go as the crow flies and move along as we can along the rim. Oh, I want... You know what? I don't want a symbol road that's not being used to block me from making rail. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. There we go. And now we gotta do that turnaround again, as always. Let's see, do I want to use stone brick? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. And since it only has a max speed of 56 miles an hour, that's really nothing to worry about at all. And then I can have this come back along the same line. Let's do 50 like that. And then let's try to have this thing hook into the rail line. I'm probably gonna have... I haven't decided yet if I want one line or two lines yet. Or at least two tracks. Probably just gonna do the one like this. But maybe not. What would it take? And if we get past the stone wall, you know what? Yeah, let's just take it all the way. Wait, is that a bridge? I don't remember making that bridge. All right. Well, let's redo it. There we go. Perfect. Not perfect. I just wanted to see. There we go. It's already February. That's good. Keep moving it along. Let's see what that double line does for us. Oh, I have to have it come back in at this point, don't I? Yeah. Just like that. That's just a precarious looking bridge section. Let me see if I can like bring out the canyon wall just a little more. Okay, that's really slow. Come on. You can do it. It looks terrible. It looks like acne's breaking out on this poor little canyon, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay. There we go. Just a little smooth gunning it a little. Just like so. Make it look a little bit more natural. And let's try connecting that line again. There we go. With the nice skirters. There we go. That looks better. Much better. That I can work with. Ah! Wrong button. Yeah, really, nothing quite like that nice orange trestle. Alright, that's that connection. Now let's go ahead and have this curve around as well. Oh boy, this is gonna make this is gonna be a little bit challenging, actually. Just because of the direction that I'll have to come in from. Well, I guess actually that's not a big deal. It's like I can still hit 60 miles an hour, so that's pretty good. And then if I have the crossing grade right there in front of the oil wells, oh yeah, I'll be fine. If anything, actually, I can give it a slightly more gracious curve. Just like that. Although, not a fan of that one, but it'll work. It'll be fine. Kind of crazy to have an oil refinery on the top of the rim of a Grand Canyon, or Great Canyon. Like, that's, what a weird place for that to end up being. Like, seriously, like, how? How would that happen? Anyway, back to the train building. Definitely gonna need to get some trains. Probably want to get, I could either do electric if I wanted to, but I'll just do more of the 412s. I can easily do those and then add on a bunch of refinery cars and stuff like that. So yeah, let's also add that one boxcar, just again for the historical realism of it. I don't need it there at all, but yeah, 252 capacity, most of that, the vast majority of which is oil. Let's clone that, put that on the new line that I got to set up here from Page West all the way over here to the Flagstaff North Oil Depot. Let's make that color a nice gray. No, let's do a black actually, just because that's gonna make it stand out from the other oil route. And then I need to get just some signals. Going this way. Oh, nope, did I do it backwards? It's coming in on the... Wait, no, that should be right. It should be coming in on that, on the left side of the line. Do I have another signal already? I'll need to double check. I just started placing these signals. Surely I haven't. Oof. Yeah, it's fun. No, what do you mean no path? What do you mean? What you talking about? Oh, I haven't gotten the connecting. That's what it would be. That's why they can't. There they go. There we go. Now we're talking. Slow, good old 412s. And yeah, that'll work nicely, I think. A lot of crude we have there. You know, let's go ahead though and watch some more trains. Alrighty, and we are back. I've gone ahead and gotten the connection set up for the oil refiner. I've already done that actually. I've done that already. I'm working on getting the route set up to the to Phoenix, I believe it is, to the goods depot just south of Phoenix. So let's go ahead and get this hooked underneath the bridge. Nice, although I might encounter a problem. And that is that I'm not going to be able to go over the main line, the main passenger line. I could tunnel, I suppose. Well, that's a bit too low on the tunnel. Well, no, it's not low enough. I do not want this to cross the main line. But this could work. Very nice green patch that suddenly sprung up there. I'm not sure why that happened. Let's see if I can get this to stay underneath of the ground. I don't want this to pop up in front of the road. Let's see. I'd have to go even lower to get that to work, I think, and I don't want to do that. You know what I might do? I might delete the connection, build the line, that way that goes there, and then build the road back over top of it. Just like that. Can I get there? There's a bridge. Nice stone bridge for the vehicles. That should work. Connect that there. Make that nice smooth turn, and there we go. Alright, now to... Ah, crap, I'm going to have to go over the main freight line, too. Because I can't bring it into Phoenix just to go south towards the... goods depot. So I'm going to have to just get over this line somehow. I don't want there to be crossings like that. It's just so... Especially with how busy that line is, that we need to have access. In fact, I'm probably going to need to put a station right here, which means I'm going to have to delete the big boy line. Well, not delete it, but alter it. I'm going to have to remove a good portion of it. Let's see, as far back. This might be too far back, but I'd rather start further back than not enough. Let's start here. Yeah. Ooh, I forgot that I had put down custom terrain. I'll have to fix that later. So I need this to be... I think I need this to have 3 lines. 4 lines, I guess, would work. It's a bit too far away. Let's get this a little closer. There we go, like that. No, we should keep that level. Well, not level, but you know, it should make it easier to connect. Here, okay, fine, we'll remove that then. I can put that there. Looks like we're going to have to redo the track, because now we're going on the outside line. So yeah, we're going to have to remove a couple of these. Why won't you... That's weird. Anyway, can I connect to that? Yes, I can. Perfect. And boom. Cool. I don't need this all here. I gotta redo this stuff because I don't need that little platform there. I need to add more lines and then a platform. So let's go ahead and put that line in that's going to be used for the freight. I don't need it that big, so yeah, that's fine. I don't even need that. I don't need that one over there, I don't think. But I think I'll put an extra line in and then put in these, because I will need road connection still. And then that, try that again. Put this down. Oh, that looks nice. Although I think I might put them, yeah, I want to use the, I kind of want to use the smaller one, platform like that. Or maybe that guy? I guess that will be fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll flip a little Put a little road in like that. Just sneak it on in, and that'll be the connection. Let's smooth that terrain out. It looks a little choppy. A little bit of the terrain editing brush. And now we got to get the line set up from the plastic factory to the goods factory. But before I forget, signals. Because I did remove a few signals. Do that and that. There we go. That's looking better. Much better. Alright, back to getting the rail laid. So I'm going to have to really increase... Do I have any natural height advantages? I do if I go to the right a little bit, it looks like. Yep. Okay, that's fine. It's going to be... That'll suffice. That should... There we go. That's what I want to see. There we go. Perfect. That'll work just fine. Let's get the nice bridge installed so we can have good speed. And then we're going to just grab the very tip of the bridge. Uh-oh. Why didn't you like that? There we go. And I'm going to have to hook this thing to the right a lot. And then I'm going to also have this go down as quickly as possible. Because I have to do a long circular roundabout. Well, it's not long, it's very abrupt. Yeah, it's not long, it's just abrupt. And then, yeah, if I can get that not be quite as sharp, that would be great. Let's go ahead and retry to do that. Yeah, like if I could be coming into the station at 50 miles per hour, that'd be great. I mean, I'd settle for 40. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get that in. You know what, that'll be fine. But then I will have to come back out. This is not going to be easy. Because I have to connect up to the bridge. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Nope, see the pole is jutting into the other line, so that's not going to work. Oh man. I could snake this. It's going to be very inefficient in terms of, like, you know, getting the trains moving along, but that's kind of the best option that I have right now. I don't really have a lot of other good options. So I guess we'll keep it double track though. That'll help make it not quite so egregious. Yeah, I mean it's a nice looking S, but otherwise, let's see if I can get it through the tunnel. Oh, I can. I can get under the bridge just barely, and then can I get it through the tunnel? I can. Sweet. And it looks good. Yeah. And then I'll need to get another roundabout that way. And again, snake it back. Okay, that was a bit too much of a snake. Bring this around, have this guy connect up. That should be a bit too close. Let's do this instead. There we go. See, that's what I'm looking for. Let's delete that guy. Nope, delete that guy. There we go. Now it's a smooth transition. There we go. Huh. That bridge doesn't look very good. Can I remove that pillar? I can. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, so that's how the line will traverse down towards the Upper Phoenix. It's Lower Phoenix, really. Let's get some signals in, though, before I forget, because I will otherwise. One right before the tunnel. One coming back right before the tunnel. One right before the station line. And then one from over there and there as well, coming out of the station. That's going to get the line set up now. I'm going to go from the plastics factory over to the goods depot or goods station. It's goods factory or goods plant. I'm not sure which of those two technically is. Yeah, let's instead of Upper Phoenix, Lower Phoenix Depot, and let's rename this one the Phoenix North Annex. Very good. That'll, because it is north of Phoenix, so that's good. Sweet. All right, that's all set up now. I need to think about getting a depot for the to buy the trains. So let's find a good spot to grab them. Nope, you gotta actually start from the track there, dude. There we go. And now we add in one of those guys. Add in a depot. There's the depot. Let's go ahead and buy some trains. We're going to probably need to buy... I don't think I need a 412. I think I could probably... Let's see how much it would do with a boxcar. Boxcar, I mean, I'm not going to have that much freight. The steel mill is doing good, but I still also have to connect the steel mill to the goods station. That's going to be fun. Let's see. How am I going to do that? That's a good question. I'm going to start, I think, by getting another platform up. I could ship the steel via road to the station. It'd be a little out of the way, but that might work. That might be the best option. And then have this thing curve over there. Although I'm going to have to... that's going to be hard to connect. This may not be so feasible after all. Well, what are my other options? I need to get steel. I mean, what I could do is I could add a third station platform for the steel via rail. That's an option I do have. Not my favorite option, but that might be the best option. Because otherwise I have to have them sharing lines with the plastic delivery. I don't want that. Because that's going to slow down deliveries massively. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. If I do that, though, it means I'm going to have to also connect that by rail. And that's going to be a challenge. Although, if I hook it around, it is entirely possible that I could make this work. It would be difficult, but I think I can do it without making these two separate lines have to share the same track. And then we'll have them merge like that. Wish it was a little faster than 37 on the entry. Let's see if we can achieve a better speed with that. Not easily. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That should work. Nearly 40 miles an hour. That'll have to do. And then we gotta go through the bridge. Can this go through? Oh wow, that's even made it through the bridge still. Wow, I'm really surprised. And then this needs to hook around here. Like so. And then it needs to change lanes. Which that's going to be a fun intersection. But what's going to be even more fun is having to get this circle around. But that should work. Heck, what I could even do, although it looks a little weird, I could connect to the rail line like that. What? Why aren't you working with me? What the? What's going on here? Okay, fine. I'll delete that, rebuild that. Let's try that again. Boom. And you need to connect there. And you can connect there. Alright, so that is that line set up. I'm probably going to have to do a passing lane. Because I'm going to need it, just straight up. I'm going to need it. Right before the bridge would be... Right after the bridge, I should say. Should be fine. It doesn't have to be a large passing lane, because this steel line is only going to have like maybe 6 wagons or so. So it doesn't have to be massive by any stretch of the imagination. That doesn't look too atrocious to the eyes. Comes back through here. Connects to the steel. Oh, I do need to make a... Wait, where's the... Oh, crap, I forgot that actually is using the second platform. I need to make a third platform. Whoops. Yeah. Okay, well that's going to take a little bit out of... a little bit of that out of the equation. But, oh well. Now let's make this thing loop. Let's keep this thing level. And another S-bend is likely in store for us. Let's try to get decent speed coming out, and then coming in like so. If I could at least get 30, if I could get 40, that'd be great, but 35, I'll have to settle for that. Let's get a signal in here. It's coming in on from Phoenix, which means it's going out this way, which means the signal should be facing this way, and the other signals should be facing this way. We can put it right before the switch. That should be okay, right? Maybe not. It's like, yeah, well, that can't be a one-way, so that'll be fine. And then, see, I gotta do a one-way for this one. I think it's gonna be coming in from the, what is it, the outside line? So that would be one there. And then I know, yes, one-way right here as well. Perfect. And then I need to make the line from the steel mill down to the goods factory. Let's choose the right, the right station. And then I'll need to add the signals. There we go. There's that one. It automatically converts. Perfect. And then there's that crossing. I'll have to add some signals in to prevent traffic jams. Let's go ahead and delete this one. And do that. So you can do that. There we go. And then another signal going the same one-way direction there. And I guess I'll need to make the bridge a non-one-way right there. And then I will need another, where am I gonna need not a switch, what's the term? Signal. Why am I blanking on that? Pink should be a nice color though for this line. Although I'm already using pink, but details. Let's go ahead and get the trains bought. And let's go ahead and add a 412. Oh, not two of them, just one. And let's go and get some box cars added for the goods. Get the goods. I mean, I don't really need, honestly, a 412. I could do it Mikado and be totally fine. Because there's only, what, 7 box cars? And then we'll clone them, send them on the line. I believe that's the correct line. And then I'll need to make another branch from this depot to get to the steel route. Let's go ahead and, nope, don't like that. Move it along, just like so. Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and buy a, wait, what the, why is that still in the depot? There we go, now it's cleared. Let's see, do I want a 282? Yeah, I think I'll take a 282. And let's do some flat cars for the steel. Let's duplicate that. Send them on their merry way. That will be fine. That should be fine. Incoming big boys with a lot of, only 5 oil, which is a little disappointing, but it'll take some time for the lines to catch up. Yeah, it's going to take a little while. It's a lot of plastic that they can haul, which actually they won't be hauling the plastic, they'll end up hauling the goods, because the plastic will be coming back from the other line. Yeah, it needs a lot more. Needs more oil. Story of the American world. Yeah, gonna take steel and plastic. Let's see how the steel coming along. Is there steel? Yep, there's steel loading up, slowly but surely. Perfect. And you're starting to actually use a lot of the coal and iron that's being sent your way. Perfect, perfect. Here comes the trains. Here they come. That S is an interesting S bend. S is for sucks. Sorry, I don't know why that, what is it, strong bad? You know. Oh, consonant S. I heard consonant S. The S is for sucks. Let's see, we got the vehicles. I probably need a second one. Yeah, I'll put a second one in there because there's just so much crude, and if I can get more of it shipped, I'm gonna have a lot of oil, and that's just gonna kind of help encourage more of that refined oil to get delivered down to get turned into plastic, which is good. I still have to keep the balance between that though and making sure the fuel is being delivered as well. This intersection, I may need to look into bridging that because there's so many trains that use it. Look at that backup. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a bridge. And let's have this hook over like that. And we'll try to do another overpass. Just because these trains are long, too. And that's going to be a problem. Can I get that? Nope, I can't. Alright, well, fine. Then I will have to just raise it up the old-fashioned way like that. That'll be fine. And then back down, curve it on. There we go. And I'll delete that. Let's bring this down to the ground where it will be found. Something that rhymes with found. I don't know why. I'm tired. I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so bear with me. There we go. They should now be, yep, automatically taking the quicker route. Good. That is good. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I don't even need that road if I don't want to, but we'll keep it for now for historical heritage. Yep, train 6 waiting on the oil train to clear. Is that gonna clear? That's... Uh-oh. I might be in trouble. Oh no! It made it! Wow, that is cutting it close. That extra box car almost did us in. I may need to refine that line too, but we'll see. Up here comes Big Bertie. Very full load. To be fair though, he is going about half full each way, more or less, which is not the most ideal, but when you're dealing with so much mixed freight, that's kind of what's going to happen. Over at the Page Tools Depot, I have so much stuff. Even with these guys delivering as much as they do. How about over here? Yep, we have a lot of construction materials, a lot of machines here. Interesting. I expected more of that to go to Temecula. We got machines and construction materials here. You guys are doing okay. Ooh, we're getting a lot of steel now on the plastics route. That's good to see. That is good to see. I don't know why you're going with an empty load, but I'm sure you'll be back. You will, I think there was like 60-some steel, which is quite a lot of steel. Let's go ahead and get a signal before I forget for this crossing. I need a one-way this way, and then a one-way the opposite direction. Nope, wrong line. The exterior line needs the one-way signal. Like so. There we go. Now no one's mad at me no more. Very nice. Very, very nice. It'll be kind of cool to see the big boys just racing through the station. Just because it's, you know, it's a passing line. They don't need to actually have anything over it. And the good old pumpernickel bread boy. All the years of service. The many, many, many years of service to Phoenix. Look at that growth. Wow. Just so much growth across all of these cities. Serviced by our rail network. Page is like one of the few ones that the growth is so high and yet there's no freight that's been delivered. Wow, look at all those passengers. That is a lot. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of Transport Fever 2. Hope you guys did enjoy. We've done it. We've gotten all of the products and freight deliverable. Deliverables have all being shipped now to and from the Flagstaff Rail Transfer Depot thingamajigabob, which is good. That is definitely one of the biggest long-term goals I had, was to get every single good shipped across the map. So that's really good to see, and I'm really glad of how it's progressed and the sheer number of big boys that we've had. So that's been a lot of fun. And next episode is going to be the finale. So I definitely want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, this is Qui-Gon Jake, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!